you for your love and your support. I highly appreciate it. Can't express it enough. Real talk, real shit. So, anyways, y'all, I just want y'all to know that the rabbit hole gets really, really deep. It gets really, really deep, y'all. I get asked a lot of questions, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But one question I do get asked a lot, I must say, is celebrities wearing masks. What's the purpose, right? What's the purpose of a celebrity wearing masks? And when I ask some people questions, when they ask me, hey, dude, what's your point? You know what I mean? We know celebrity wearing masks. Well, a handful of us know that celebrity are wearing masks, but the majority of us don't know that. In fact, if you go to the average person at your liquor store or at your market and tell them that Will Smith is Tyler Perry with a mask on, you'll be laughed at. And if you bring it to your loved ones, you probably get laughed at even harder. They probably want you to go get some type of mental help. Okay? So that's one thing. One reason why I push it as well, trying to get awareness of people, wake people up. When they start talking about things like the war, it's about to happen. Well, two things. Number one, the war is going to be fake, and it's going to be ran by people with masks on. So while y'all watching the news, the news anchor to wear masks, and y'all watching Putin and Biden with masks on, everything is being controlled by people with masks on. Okay? And that's why it's very important to understand, because if we can expose these politicians, actors, Hollywood, we can write a script into the script. This already been scripted. But what happens if we change it by rewriting the script? It seems impossible, but it's not. Everything is all about numbers. Y'all, Martin Luther King is not a hero in no form or way. Okay? In fact, Martin Luther King, it's possible he could have been a tranny, he could have been a tranny, or a woman was playing him. Because after doing research, you know what I mean? And I've been doing a lot of research. And again, like I told y'all, behind closed doors, you know what I mean? Some of us have resources, or some of us have people to help us do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working on Martin Luther King for a long time. I already threw out that Don King one at y'all. But it gets deeper than that. So I started noticing that Martin Luther King's mother looks exactly like Martin Luther King. Now, I believe strongly, y'all, and I'm just going to say, for lack of better words, for the sensitive people out there, in my opinion, is that Martin Luther King was his mother. Now, look at this picture right here, y'all. Now, this picture's supposed to be in when, y'all? The 60s, you know what I mean? The 70s, 60s for sure, right? Now, you mean to tell me, look at this mask. You could tell clear as day this is a mask. You could tell clear as day this is Martin Luther King in disguise as a woman. Okay? Another thing that was funny to me is for y'all to see, right? So this is Martin Luther King, right? So you see this older woman right here, right? This is her. This is just someone I just screenshotted off Instagram, okay? Now, when you look at this woman right here, this woman got to look like she in her 30s. You know what I'm saying? Now, this lady right here is 75. Even though this lady don't even look like she's 75, she is on record, quote unquote, 75 years old. And this is her with makeup on. So not even just mask, y'all. Makeup does a hell of a job taking away your ages, right? Because look, if you look at the nose, her nose appear to be smaller with makeup. Okay? Now, another thing that was funny that I don't think nobody really caught, okay, is Martin Luther King's wife. Now, this might be crazy for a lot of people, but Martin Luther King, again, I'm going to say this for the sensitive people out there in the box. I believe, my opinion, that Martin Luther King also played his wife, Coretta King. Okay? Look, y'all, for those that disagree with me with this one right here, right? Cool. Y'all already know it's nothing but love over here, man. Y'all opinions are always welcome. They never get deleted, man. Okay? But y'all got to ask yourself a question. How do you look exactly like your wife? Exactly. How do you look exactly like your wife? How? How do you have the same features as your wife? How is that possible? How? Okay, your mother is one thing, but how do you have the same features as your wife. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? That's impossible, man. Come on, y'all. Look at this. This is Martin Luther King. It's not a coincidence, y'all. This is Martin Luther King. Okay? We gotta wake up, man. And another thing, y'all, I gotta point out to y'all is that okay, when Martin Luther King died, he was 39. When his quote unquote mother died, she was 69 years old. Okay, I just want to put that out there, how they keeping those nines together. Okay, now again, they very, very funny with nines, with numbers. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all said nines, but with numbers. You know what I'm saying? So Martin Luther King was born in 1929. Okay, and when he died, he was 39 years old. And when his mother died, she was 39 years old. They both died by gunshot. They both was assassinated by a gunshot. Okay? And I find that very bizarre. You know, very, very bizarre. You know, how they never really talk about it much, you know what I mean, in school or in the history or in the media, but it's on the internet. But, you know what I mean, those nines are very, very important. So I didn't put it in here, y'all, you know what I mean, but I'll just go ahead and tell y'all, because I like for y'all, remember to always question everything and do your research. In the Boondocks, there was a show, y'all, on the Boondocks, right? Now, in the Boondocks, they had an episode, Martin Luther King came back, and they got Martin Luther King coming back out of a 32-year-old coma. And that happened in 2006. So if you add, where is it at, y'all? She died in 1974, y'all. So if you add 32 plus 1974, you get 2006. Okay? And what's so important about 2006 is that they basically put in the Boondocks that Martin Luther King Jr. comes out of a coma. So my opinion about this whole character thing is, again, y'all, do celebrities die? Absolutely. We just don't know when they die. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know when they die. You know what I mean? But their character is killed. You know what I'm saying? Their character is killed. Okay? Not them was killed. And they use this to push different agendas. Okay? But if you go, and again, like I said, the Boondocks was very telling, because it also predicted there will be a woman as president. You know, and I believe that when a woman do become president, it probably will be Martin Luther King in disguise. So that's why it's very important, y'all, to stick together, man. And I just want to tell y'all real quick, you know what I mean, stick together. You know what I mean? They can hurt us. They can hurt 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, or 2,000, but they can't hurt us all.